afternoon, Miss Kane. I couldn't help notice your car parked outside. Well, you're looking good. How you feeling?
Look, I know who you are. I've nothing to say to you.
That's Biff T. Poor but honest reporter from the National Intruder. I covered your daughter's custody battle. You know, the one you lost because you were sleeping with your brother-in-law?
I never read your trash. Why don't you just leave me alone?
Is it true that Jack Montgomery dumped you for another woman? That he's practically moved you to...
This man is a worm. He's a worm. He works for the National Intruder.
Out. This is the private health club. You're not a member.
Jack Montgomery is falling for Brooke English. Her baby, or both of them.
Get out of here.
Come in, Miss Kane.
Daisy, you have to give me a clue, one infinitesimal hint how you're going to get Opal back to me.
No hints, no clues. This is my game, and we play by my rules. 2, new adventures. Oh, PC, that is superb champagne.
Daisy, if you haven't been here an hour already, you're exasperating me.
Me, little
Yes.
me? PC, let's see your watch. What time is it? Oh, good grief, I'm late already.
For what?
Oh, none of your business, but I'll have to see you later.
Daisy, you can't leave now. You can't leave me up in the air.
PC, honestly, you know what your problem is? You're too controlling. You wouldn't be in this mess in the first place if you just had a little trust. Now, have faith, PC.
Daisy, for heaven's sake.
Oh, and don't throw out the rest of that champagne, will you?
I know slogans like easy does it and live and let live sound simplistic, sweetheart, but I think maybe Tom's right. Maybe following the program is the only way your family can heal.
Now, come on, you know what happens to women in prison?
I know, but you are not responsible for Haley's choices, Trevor.
What about Arlene? My alky sister's on a one-way slide into hell. Some family doll, some way to heal.
You gotta stick to the program.
Right. We sit here, we spout slogans. Across the street at the courthouse, a young, misguided kid pulls 20 years in jail.
Will the defendant, Haley Vaughn, please rise and face the court?
Wait, Your Honor. You can't sentence her. You don't know all the facts.
Order.
Mrs. Vaughn.
No. Haley is not guilty. She was not driving the car that night. I was.
No, Mom.
Haley. I did it. It was not my little girl.
Arlene, sit down, please.
She's lying.
Your Honor, I apologize for this disturbance.
Order.
What is it?
Don't listen to her.
Look, honey, it'll be okay, baby.
She doesn't know what she's saying.
I do know what I'm saying.
You're drunk.
Miss Fry, your client.
Your Honor, I am not drunk. No, I was drunk the night of the accident, but I am very sober right now.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, I know.
Your Honor.
There is no excuse for my drinking, but it was the worst night of my life.
I will have order in this court. Miss Fry, Mr. Hamilton, approach the bench.
Your Honor, in light of this admission,
Your Honor, this outburst on the part of the defendant's mother is totally irrelevant.
I request a stay.
Continuance.
At least hear her testimony.
Your Honor, this is highly irregular.
Mr. Hamilton, an informal hearing leaves procedure up to the judge. Your Honor, I believe Mrs. Vaughn is telling the truth.
The testimony of this woman is merely a grandstand play, maternal histrionics.
The entire future of a 16-year-old is at stake.
A 16-year-old who has pleaded guilty and is being tried as an adult.
What harm can come from listening?
Very well, take your seats. I will have order in this court. Now, as the district attorney has so aptly pointed out, this is a highly irregular procedure. However, since counsel states that there might be some truth in your statement, I will hear your testimony.
Your Honor!
Silence, please. I must remind you that this is a court of law. Now, do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, I don't understand any of it. Haley! Look, I'm guilty. I did it. Leave my mother alone.
Sweetheart, please.
Miss Vaughn, I am in charge of this hearing, and you're not. Now, if you do not remain silent and keep your seat, I will find you in contempt of court and have you ejected from this courtroom. Is that clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mrs. Vaughn, please take the witness stand.
Left hand on the Bible, please. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Now, for the record, would you please give your name and your address?
Arlene Vaughn, 690 Commerce Street, Pine Valley.
Now, Miss Vaughn, would you please tell us exactly what happened on April the 29th, 1991?
You perplex me, Ruthie. I'm totally mystified.
I never should have let you talk me into that hot fudge sundae.
And that is another thing about Palmer. You know, he knows that I love anchovy sandwiches and petit fours. He takes all of my little weaknesses and he just uses them right against me. I was a fool to ever tell him anything.
Oh, but you haven't stopped talking about the man since we left the chateau.
Yeah, well, that's because he makes me so mad I could just shoot bullets.
Well, doesn't that tell you anything?
Yeah, it tells me I should have had a milkshake with my hot fudge sundae. Milkshakes always calm me down.
Sweetheart, hasn't it occurred to you that maybe Palmer's heart is in the right place?
I beg your pardon? His heart, if he has one at all, is located in his... Well, I'm too much of a lady to say where it's located, but it's the size of a shriveled up pea.
Opal, you're obsessed.
Oh, I'm having a bad day.
Well, would you at least agree that maybe Palmer's intentions are good?
The road to hell is paved with good intentions, Ruthie.
Opal, Joe is due home any minute, and I haven't even given a thought to dinner.
Well, I'll cook. I got enough energy to burn down a bar.
No, thank you very much, no. I'll take care of it
Who's
myself. Stay there.
Daisy!
Oh, Daisy, what a wonderful surprise!
Thanks.
When did you get here? How long are you going to stay?
Well, I'm not really sure yet. Hello, Opal.
Well, knock me down with a feather. I just talked to you in Paris, France.
No, well, presto changeo, I'm back.
I bet you would like a cup of tea.
I'd love a cup. Thank you, Ruth.
Yeah, I'll get it for you. Boy, you look fabulous.
Oh, thanks. So do you.
Well, how come you didn't tell me you were coming?
Oh, well, I just sort of decided on the spur of the moment. I hopped in a cab. I went to the airport, and, well, France is heavenly, but I just got to missing everyone, and especially my friends.
Oh.
And I was worried about you. How are you?
Well, I'm okay. I'm hanging in there, you know.
Really?
Well, it's hard.
I know.
I just feel so mad and sad all at once. I don't know if I'm coming or going.
We've all been there.
It's just the worst thing in the world, and being in love with somebody and trusting them and then finding out that...
Now, Opal, we all make mistakes.
Yeah, that's for sure. I made a doozy this time. Where are you staying?
Oh, well, at Cortland Manor with Mama, you know. Opal, are you absolutely sure in your heart that you're finished with Palmer?
Are you and that son of a mongrel dog in cahoots?
Me with Palmer? No. I wouldn't do that. I mean, I wouldn't do it to you either. You are a friend of mine. No, and I got into enough trouble the last time I did matchmaking. No, never again. No more interference. No more.
Okay. Well, the answer is yes. I can't be married to a man who doesn't trust me. I hate the man. It is over. It's finished. Ruthie, what's going on with that tea?
Forget the tea. Tell Ruth I'm sorry. I completely forgot I have an appointment. Tell Ruth I'm sorry and I'll see her.
But
we'll do lunch, okay? Kiss, kiss. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, and the horse you rode in on, too. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. That two-bit hack has no right to harass you.
Well, unfortunately, the First Amendment of the United States Constitution says he does.
Well, Jack and Brooke, like it could happen, you know? Who's that guy think he is? Whoa, what's your pace here? You know, slow down. I thought you were over the guy.
Okay. Charlie, is that who I think it was just left here?
Yeah, I threw him out.
Erica?
Oh, it's all right. I'm used to it. I'm just glad that you didn't have to hear all the ugly rumors that you said, all the nasty gossip.
Thanks, Charlie. Erica, what was he after?
Reaction, of course.
Reaction to what?
Latest rumor. Apparently, the public's appetite for sordid details has not lessened. Apparently, the entire town is buzzing about our fiancés. My past to present.
Jack and Brooke?
Yes. Is it true?
What exactly is it that our fiancés, your past and my present, have done to start the whole town buzzing?
3 guesses.
What do you mean? Jack visits Brooke in the hospital, brings her presents?
He brings her presents?
Well, yeah, I mean, he had candy, flowers, little things for the baby, you know.
Well, don't you mind? I mean, doesn't that bother you? That would certainly bother me. I mean, if I were you.
Why?
Tom, do I have to paint you a picture?
Look, Erica, Jack is a good guy. He cares. I mean, he feels guilty about the accident, and he likes the baby. Jamie is irresistible.
Well, how often is he there?
I don't keep a log on Brooke's visitors, for crying out loud.
Well, Tom, you're practically my best friend in the entire world. Okay, and you are supposed to be marrying her. I do not want you to set yourself up to be hurt again.
You don't need to worry about me.
Tom, I'm serious. Come on, I mean, you were there for me. I'm only trying to return the favor. I'm only trying to remind you that Brooke is far from sainthood, okay? And she has a notorious weakness for a certain type of man, and Jack certainly fits the bill.
Look, I know that you have some kind of theory that Brooke pounces on every man that you fall for, but you are right. You are putting your 2 cents where it does not belong.
Come on, Tom, it's my duty to warn you.
It is not your duty, and stay out of what doesn't concern you.
You concern me?
I don't concern you. Jack concerns you.
That's not true.
Grow up. Just grow up.
You okay?
Fine, Dandy.
Daisy! Oh.
Hi.
What are you doing here? When did you arrive?
Oh, just today. Oh, Dixie, it's good to see you. Me too. I'm so sorry about Tad.
Well, yeah. Thank you. I got the flowers that you sent, and the letter was wonderful. I saved it.
I wish I'd been here. Now that I am here, I really feel very bad about Palmer and Opal.
Oh, yes, me too.
You do? I've got this idea. I mean, it may be an inexcusable interference into people's private lives, but I was wondering, would you help me?
Does this inexcusable interference have anything to do with Uncle Palmer and Opal?
Could be.
Reconciling?
Yes. Can I count on you for help?
You bet I'll do anything.
Oh, good. You know what I'd love you to do is get over to Joe and Ruth and convince Opal to come here.
Now?
Yes, yes, as soon as possible. And when you convince her, when you've got her set, then call me.
Here?
Yes, and then I'll know that it's time to take Palmer down to the gazebo, because that's where I want you to bring her. Okay, you think you can do that?
I think so.
Yeah, well, see, you've got to keep a surprise. I mean, I think surprise is the name of this whole game. And so once you've talked her into it, put her on a leash and collar if you have to, but walk her to that gazebo, okay?
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
All right,
I'll see you later.
Good luck. Bye. I'm back.
Oh, I thought I heard voices out there.
Yes, I was just talking to Dixie. She's, running an errand. PC, you're not going to spend this whole night working, are you?
Well, I certainly would cancel everything if I could be with you. Now, why don't you sit down? I'll pour you some champagne, and you can tell me what this plot is you're having.
Very good try, but it's not going to work. I'm not going to tell you because you'll do nothing but make excuses and whine and nitpick and give me a hard time. No, I'm not telling any secrets.
Where are you going now?
Where am I going? I'm going to change my clothes, of course, into something more comfortable.
Now that it's time, I don't know what to say.
What?
She said she doesn't know what to say. Don't say anything.
Miss Vaughn, this is your final warning.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Shut up.
I tried to be a good mother. I was in the beginning. My family was everything to me. I loved my little girl more than I loved my own life. When my husband died, I still am. I'm sorry. I started drinking too much, and Haley and I fought all the time. She ran away, and I followed her. I tried to, make up for all the bad things that I had done, but it's very hard, Your Honor.
Go on, please.
Anyway, when I got here, I met a man that I had fallen in love with ages ago. A man that I had met 15 years ago, and that he claimed that he had still loved me, that he hadn't forgotten me, and that he wanted to marry me.
Excuse me, is this relevant to the case?
Yes, it is. He's in this courtroom right now. Anyway, the night of the accident, I found out that he wasn't in love with me, that he was in love with somebody else, and so I...
For the court's benefit, could you identify this man, please?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Adam Chandler.
He said that he loves somebody else, so you...
So I really tied one on. I stole my brother's car, and I drove to Adam's place to confront him about it. And that is where Haley found me. She didn't find me in a bar that night like she said. She found me there. And she screamed at me to try and stop me from getting into the car. She was yelling and screaming at me to stop. But
You hit the other car.
Yes, I did. I knocked it 6 ways from Sunday. And then I revved up Trevor's engine and I took off. And she begged me to turn around. But she begged me. I'm so sorry, baby.
Confine your remorse to the court, please.
I have a record, Your Honor. I have 2 DWIs, and I have a suspended license in the state of Chicago. And I was terrified at what another conviction would mean. So when the cops finally stopped us, Haley took the rap. And, when they asked who was driving, she said she was driving, and I let her. Please forgive me.
You've never popcorn like this before. New Pringles white popcorn chips.
Come on in. I just made a big bowl of popcorn, and guess who's back? Hey, is everything okay? You didn't have another one of those bad dreams about Tad, did you?
Oh, no, I'm just depressed. Lonely.
Yeah, well, join the club. But on the bright side, Daisy's back.
Yeah, I know. Uncle Palmer took them all out for dinner, even Marva and Jasper, and when Flossie leaves, it'll just be me and Junior. And you, Opal, if you'll join us, please?
Thanks, but no thanks.
Oh, come on. You haven't seen Junior in weeks.
3 days.
Well, it feels like 3 weeks. He misses you. He keeps going, Opal, where's Opal?
You're making that up.
Cross my heart, it's the truth. Where's Ruth and Joe?
Oh, they went to the movies.
And Charlie? Is he?
He's working.
Oh. Well, then you're all alone by yourself, too. Now, come on. I'm not going to take no for an answer.
Are you positive Palmer and Daisy aren't there?
I cross my heart and hope to die, stick a needle in my eye.
Because I hate to say it, but I don't 100% trust Daisy.
Well, be that as it may, I think you should now go up and just get changed.
What's wrong with what I got on?
Nothing. It's lovely. It's a little cooler outside. You might be more comfortable in something warmer.
Are you sure this isn't a trick of some kind?
Oh, come on. Oh, look at this face. Would this face lie to you?
All right, how am I going to get home?
Well, you can borrow my car. All right, I'll come over in the morning and pick it up. Now, no more excuses. Scoot.
Oh, well, I just hope I don't live to regret this.
No, not yet. No,
I'll get it.
No, I'll get it. Why don't I? I'm really expecting a call anyway. I'll bet it's for me. Yes, hello?
Daisy?
Yes.
Hi, it's Dixie. It's all set. The run-in at the gazebo can proceed as planned.
Proceed as planned. Thank you.
And who was that?
That was the person to whom I was speaking.
Oh,
Well, now that that's off my mind, I would love to get some fresh air. Smell the lilacs, the violets. Get the champagne, will you?
Daisy.
No, now, Palmer, you promised me no complaining, no whining, no excuses, no nitpicking, okay? Why do you start putting roadblocks up? Why can't you just cooperate?
What violets? What daisies? What are you trying to do here? What
The
is it?
gazebo. We'll go to the gazebo.
Oh.
One of my favorite places in Pine Valley. What better place to have champagne in the evening air?
I would love to indulge you, but I'm expecting a call from Nakamura from Tokyo, and I have to be near that phone.
Nakamura? Nakamura? I come all the way from France. That man calls you morning, noon, and night. No, you can't put him off once. I'm all the way here from
Daisy,
a
you know
continent.
how I feel about business, hmm? Welcome, my dear Daisy.
Oh, time out. That's enough. Good going.
There you go.
Thanks.
Sure. So, you're not mad at me?
Don't be silly.
Kind of shot my mouth off about Jack earlier.
Oh, I don't care a bit about Jack. I do, however, usually handle yellow journalists very well on my own, thank you.
I couldn't help myself. I'm into rescuing beautiful women.
Even when they don't need rescuing, Charlie. I mean, it's very important to learn the difference, you know?
Well, I guess I have a lot to learn, huh? Like why I haven't seen you since that night at your house after the concert.
Well, why? I mean, Charlie, there's been no reason for us to see each other. Charlie, we're friends. We're good friends, but that's it.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's the way it is.
But we...
What?
Was it something that I said? Something that I did? What?
Charlie, look, there's nothing wrong with you. I mean, sometimes you do come on a little strong. You know, you seem a little slick, a little rehearsed. Well, you're young.
The slick and rehearsed, huh? Faulty strategy, I guess.
Oh, Charlie, you see, I mean, thinking that you need strategy at all, that's precisely the problem. I mean, strategy is fine for generals, but men and women and their relationships are not battlegrounds. They're playing fields.
Whoa.
And women are not targets.
Okay.
Okay. All right, well, you have a lot to learn, and I have a massage appointment. Bye.
And that's it, Your Honor. That's the whole story.
This disclosure contradicts all the evidence we've heard so far.
Indeed it does, Your Honor. I move it be stricken from the record.
Are you telling the truth?
The whole truth, and nothing but, Your Honor. Thank you.
Your Honor, I move that the charges against Haley Vaughn be dismissed in favor of charging her mother, Mrs. Arlene Vaughn.
Your Honor, this testimony cannot be taken as gospel.
Mrs. Vaughn, you can step down now. Thank you. Mr. Hamilton, Miss Frey, come to the bench, please.
Sorry, I had to do it, baby. I had to. I had this burning feeling inside of me all week long, and I don't know, my conscience.
I just can't believe you're so stupid.
And when the DA started saying all those rotten things about you, I mean, I felt responsible. I am your mother. I should be taking care of you, not the other way around. I'm so sorry.
Miss Vaughn, you heard your mother's account of the accident. An account which directly refutes sworn testimony previously given by both of you. Now, were you lying in those court documents, Miss Vaughn? Who was driving?
Their mom says, give the kids a good lunch. I say, babysitters do not cook. The kids say we want Chef Boyardee.
I repeat, who was behind the wheel that night?
She was.
Speak up.
She was. My mother. I lied in those statements.
But she only did it for me, Your Honor. She was doing it for me.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Oh, honey.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I wanted to do the right thing.
I know, baby. I was wrong.
In light of new evidence, this court will be in recess for approximately 15 minutes while I examine the legal ramifications of Mrs. Vaughn's testimony. Court is briefly adjourned.
All rise.
So now what?
So now we wait.
For how long?
Till the judge makes a decision.
Good luck.
You happy?
Sis,
So did I do the right thing?
did you tell the truth?
Yeah.
You did the right thing. I think this family has a chance. Come here. I'm so proud of you, sis. I'm so damn proud of you.
Of course I realize summer is typhoon season in Tokyo. Yes, well, I've got to have this deal closed by July. No, I don't care. I don't care at all. Trade sanctions? I'm not interested in all, and you can tell Nakamura that I said so.
Hang up.
No, that's what I...
Hang up. Hang
Goodbye.
up, Palmer.
Goodbye.
Heaven, honestly, you talk to that man incessantly, you know, dear. And you
doing?
should be
What are
entertaining
you
me.
doing?
I'm the one who's the visitor from out of town. We're going to have some fresh air in the garden. Okay?
Come on in. Nobody's here.
Are you sure?
Oh, see? It's empty.
Yeah, well, look under the rugs and behind the furniture.
Please, nobody's home. It's just you and me and Flossie and Junior.
Yeah, well, this place gives me the heebie-jeebies, gets my ticker race, and I can't breathe right.
Well, then maybe we should go for a walk.
What?
Yeah, it's a beautiful evening. You know, we might even see some owls.
Owls? Who the heck wants to see owls? I hate owls. And besides, what about Junior?
Well, Flossie's taking care of him. She's giving him dinner. Now, come on, Opal.
It's damp outside. I might catch cold.
The lilacs are blooming.
Lilacs make me sneeze. I don't want to go outside. Oh, I don't know what I came here for. I'm going to say hi to Junior and then go home.
No, Opal, you can't. Look, please. It's spring, and I love lilacs. Pretty please?
Come along.
You'd think the hounds of hell were yapping at our
There's
heels.
nothing like a brisk walk.
It was more like a marathon.
Oh, it's so good for the heart. Smell this clean air.
You know, you pulled me out of that house so fast, you forgot the champagne.
Oh, who needs champagne when the evening air is so intoxicating?
You're behaving more oddly than usual.
Am I? Well, I'm a woman. I'm allowed to be unpredictable.
Allowed?
Mm-hmm. It's my birthright, actually. Whereas you men, we all know what to expect from you guys.
Please stop all that gibbering and just tell me what you are up to.
It's nothing very complicated, okay? In fact, it's a very simple, yet elegant, foolproof, fail-safe plan. One might call it the oldest trick in the book.
Be more specific.
All right, Palmer. I'll come clean.
You can trust me.
I haven't been completely honest with you. I didn't come here from Paris to help you and Opal get together. When I heard that your marriage was finished, I said to myself, oh, Daisy, formidable.
What's that mean?
Je t'adore, mon chéri.
Je te what?
Oh, Palmer, I must have you. Please, say that there's a chance for the two of us.
Arlene, I've got to tell you that I admire what you did in there.
You just keep your mouth shut about Haley, okay?
You saved her from going to prison.
She is my daughter, Adam.
Our daughter.
Look, you just keep quiet about that. You promise.
Are you still here?
Hey, leave her alone.
Don't you think you've done enough damage,
Your
Gramps?
sister dragged me into this. I'll stay here as long as I please.
Please, stop fighting!
Mom, come on, don't let him get to you.
Haley.
You promised.
We have to go back in now.
Promised.
Haley.
We have to go.
Can you do for the mother what you did for the daughter?
It's a sad case, Derek.
Yeah, you telling me.
Look, Haley's not off the hook yet. Even if the charges against her are dropped, well, it's a Pyrrhic victory. A victory at great cost. We'll be exchanging one sad defendant for another.
Ooh. Hey, how'd you get so smart?
Paying attention in school? How'd you get so dumb?
I learned it from you. No, seriously. Look, no joke. I'm really very proud of you.
You are.
Hey.
Thanks.
I think your brother has every reason to be proud of you. You did a hell of a job considering the circumstances here.
Uh-huh.
Listen, what would it take to keep you around here for a while instead of you just heading right back home?
Well, I guess that would depend on the reason.
Well, why don't we talk next week? I have a law practice here, and I'm getting ready to expand. I could use a partner.
Oh, she can talk. Livia?
I think a meeting can be arranged.
Court is in session.
I look forward to it.
All rise. Please be seated. After studying the facts as presented and ruminating on various applications of state law and federal guidelines, I've reached a decision. However, before I announce that decision, and in order to forestall any outbursts or 11th-hour confessions, let me ask each and every person in this courtroom a question. Does anyone have anything else they want to add before I continue? Good. Then will the defendant, Haley Vaughn, please rise and face the court. Miss Vaughn, the sworn statements you presented to this court were fabricated. Do you know what that's called?
Yes, sir. Lying.
Perjury. You've broken the law, young lady. Are you aware of that?
Yes, Your Honor. And I'm sorry.
You were willing to serve time in prison for your mother. I find that highly admirable. For greater love hath no man than to suffer unjustly for the sake of another. You also showed courage, Mrs. Vaughn. Obviously, you're willing to take responsibility for your actions. And reprehensible as your mother's crime is, her love for you cannot be doubted. The charge of aggravated assault is dropped. And I order the defendant, Haley Vaughn, released on her own recognizance.
What about my mother?
Your Honor, the state intends to open a new investigation into the accident. Therefore, we request that Arlene Vaughn be remanded into custody and charged accordingly.
So ordered. Officer Bailey can handle the arrangements. All rise.
Mrs. Vaughn, sorry you're under
I'll
arrest.
take care of this, Bailey.
But Detective
Oh, we'll both handle it.
Thanks.
It's gonna be okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be all right.
You have the right to remain silent.
No, you can skip the Miranda. I waive my rights.
You can't waive your
Read her
rights.
the rights in the car and put the cuffs away, will
Hey,
you?
man, we have got to go by the book.
You need an attorney.
Are you offering, Miss Fry?
I'd be glad to represent you.
I'm broke. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
It really is. I'm used to it.
Okay.
Okay.
They're gonna search my purse, aren't they?
Right.
I guess, I don't know. I don't think I'll be needing this friend anymore, huh? You take it. Hey. Oh, let's get this over with.
No. No, you can't do that. I won't let you take her away.
There are ways to tell if crystal is of the highest quality.
Please say that it's not too late, that there's a chance for us.
Daisy, I'm stunned.
Well, don't believe me, for heaven's sakes. Surely you must have guessed.
Well, what about Andre or Philippe, whoever that is in Paris? Who is it?
Richard.
Yes, what about him?
Don't be a fool. Oh, Palmer, give up. Just kiss me.
What? Stop that. What the devil are you doing?
Kiss me, and make it like you believe it, okay? Plant one on me. Oh, Palmer.
You backstabbing she-wolf, so this is the reason you came back to Pond Valley.
Hey, Truce, huh? Uncle, don't hit me.
Get out of here.
I got a lucrative proposition for you, kid, if you just listen. Now, all the info you can pick up on your rich and famous customers, I'll pay for it.
Yeah, like Erica Kane.
Exactamundo. I mean, info like how much dough she makes, who she's sleeping with.
Invade her privacy?
Make a buck. Come on, the celebrities don't have privacy.
No, they don't. Not with scum like you sniffing around. Now take your lucrative proposition and stick it where it belongs and get out of here. Goodbye.
It was a little crude, but it was really effective. Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah, well, garbage like that comes in on the tide twice a day.
Now I feel terrible about what I said to you earlier.
That I come on too slick. Almost rehearsed.
I should have been kinder.
Since when is there a kind way to tell someone to take a hike?
I didn't tell you to take a hike. And I didn't say that you were unappealing.
I'm not? I'm not unappealing?
No, you're not. You're very attractive.
To you?
Yes, of course, to me.
Yeah? Well, then, Erica, show me. Tell me what I have to do to make you want me.
No, see, that's much better. That's so much better. That's very sincere.
Haley, let her go.
No,
let
you
her go.
can't take her.
No, let her go. Let her go. Let her go with Derek. It's going to be okay. I'll stay here with you. It'll be okay.
Honey, it's best.
Mom, I love you. I do. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
I'm here if you need me.
You'll get through this, Haley.
How about I take you home? We'll go, I don't know, someplace and talk.
No.
On every great voyage, there's one eternal question.
Bizarre circumstances surrounding the North Dartmouth murder that made national headlines. Murder at the Rawhide Bar, tonight at 6.